What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Happy Sunday for everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin because it looks like it has no time to lose and it wants to go lower and lower without any relief rally. Let's take a look here at the charts. And I want to explain the situation because yesterday we were having a look at Bitcoin at this major range, okay, was losing the $28,600, having a little push to the downside, consolidating beneath this major support level, turning into resistance. If we zoom in here on the 1 hourly chart, we can see it much better, okay? A major level that we have been talking about, right, for the last few days, the value area low from the volume traded for the last, month, 31 days. Since we had that drop. Now yesterday, it's the weekend. I am not trading during the weekend. I will be looking for some trading opportunities by Monday, by tomorrow. I'm just having a nice weekend. Had incredible trading week last couple of weeks. All right, so I haven't been trading Bitcoin for the last 4 or 5 days. But we were, this kind of price action to the downside was very, very likely. Why? Because we did see this as a redistribution kind of event where we did have this spring point over here, a little bit of bullish momentum. Okay, but these are only bullish traps. Okay, and you can see it clearly here. This is what usually happens when you have a major consolidation. Most of the people at this range think that you're going to roll back down and retest, but first of all, you do create a kind of an ABC correction, right? From this big massive correction over here, you create this A right over here, the B, and then the C, and then you continue back down to retest the wick, okay? If you're looking at Elliott wave counts and the ABC corrections, all right? So, yeah, this is I was bearish around these levels, and of course once you start correcting from this range and you create a bearish pattern, which is a descending triangle, okay, you can see the bearish pressure here creating lower highs and a pretty solid base at the $29,300. We did have a strong base bouncing consistently here in June, as you can see, the 2nd of June, the 4th of June, the 7th of June, getting a bounce at this same level and creating lower highs. Of course, this descending triangle could have been longer, but we managed to, we broke out when we formed about 60-70% of the pattern. This is when it usually breaks down. So we broke down, talked about this yesterday, broke down from this range. We had solid levels here, as you can see, solid big candles. What happened? We got rejected. We got rejected perfectly from this major support level. I'm talking about the $29,300, and we got rejected. Okay, perfect. That was a pretty nice short trade. because you did break out here. This was a solid breakout. You know, this is not usually a fake out. As you can see, it was a pretty solid 1 hourly, even 4 hourly candle. You can check out the 4 hourly time frame. You know, you did break down, you know, quite low, you know, from this level. We did close at 28,900. So that was, you know, yeah, over a $400-500 drop and close here on the 4 hourly. So going back to the 1 hourly chart, we can see, all right, that we have, or we did break a major support level again yesterday. All right, it was kind of tricky because it was a little bit of a consolidation, but it was finally a major breakout. As you can see, we retested the $28,600. This is a major level that we have been talking about. Also, this is a major level. Be careful with volatility. This was the moment that I was bullish from this range, looking for that, you know, looking for that C correction to the upside to the $32,000. And now, of course, after having that C correction, you know, we are very likely going to come down and retest the lows. You know, $25,000, $26,000. We're just a couple of $1,000s away. So we are on our way. And the reason why we are dropping fast here, that was very much explained also yesterday. You know, once we solidly break below this $28,600, you know, the reason why we are going to drop pretty fast, okay, and have some pretty aggressive bearish momentum is because we lost the value area low from the volume traded the last 30 days, which is this area over here. As you can see, after this range, okay, here's where you have a big mountain going to the $29,000 range. There's hardly any volume. So this is why, you know, basically this is the strongest level. Once you've lost this level, this $28,600, you're going to see some pretty aggressive moves to the downside. So like I said, you know, it's going to be days. By next week, of course, it is going to be very likely that we'll be retesting the $25,000, $26,000 range. Okay, this is if it's not going to happen today, of course. Now, I was expecting, you know, weekends to be a little bit more boring, but as we do not have hardly any volume, looking at the volume profile, this is why we've had this aggressive drop by, you know, early this morning. No, this was late last, yeah, early this morning, late last night. We started dropping aggressively. So anyway, let's take a look at the situation here. I want to go through the comment section. Of course, I've given you my opinion on Bitcoin. Is there a possibility of relief rally? Like I said, yes. You know, yesterday we were talking about this scenario. We either consolidate and go to the downside, or if we do have a quick pump here to the upside, back to this $29,300, that was good. That would have been a really nice opportunity for a potential short. This is a very strong level and very likely was going to have a continuation to the downside. But what happened is that we actually consolidated and we continued back down. The possibilities right now, well, we'd have to take a look, okay? Not definitely, but, you know, 80% of, you know, chances that we are going to continue to the downside. What is happening right now, we're having a very tiny relief rally. Let me just jump in on the 30-minute chart. You know, pretty aggressive volume is higher to the downside. Of course, it's clear that the bears are in absolute control from this trend. So what would be the ideal scenario right over here is getting a retracement. So where would we be looking for that retracement, at least, you know, to retest this trend line, for example, okay? Because continuation to the downside, it's very likely going to go, instead of going parabolic, it's going to go parabolic to the downside, okay? You can see this trend already getting more aggressive and more aggressive, creating more aggressive lower highs. So potentially we are going to create another aggressive lower high, and it's going to go pretty nasty to the downside till we get to that $25,000 range, the lows that we did create here on the 12th of May. So if we did have the chance, okay, and maybe a lot of people are not in any trades, okay, waiting patiently for big retracements to get into a short position, and the price is just going down and down. So, you know, what would be a good level if we did have that bounce back up? Well, I can tell you already right over here, we'll be looking for this trend line over here, these aggressive lower highs. As you can see, if the price action would manage to come all the way up here to round about the $28,000 in the coming hours, it will be very likely to be a good shorting opportunity. We want to add confluence. So we got a trend line over here with these aggressive lower highs. We've also got a major stop here at this level, which is at the in between the 28,000 and the 28,200. So you do have a spot, you do have a level here where you have stopped. Okay, if we were to come up there in the next coming hours, if it is going to come up there in the next coming hours, then, you know, we've already got quite a bit of confluence. You've got this major trend line that's been very much respected, as you can see here. We got very nicely respected yesterday night, you know, getting that consolidation, and then finally this major drop, getting that rejection from this trend line, okay, from these lower highs. Now we've also created here one stop, like I said, in between 28 and 28.2. And also we would be taking a look at fib levels, right? This Fibonacci retracement over here, we only hit around about the 382, okay, from this drop. Okay, we actually hit the 50% here to perfection, 50% from this major drop. As you can see, from here to here, we did bounce all the way up to the 50% Fibonacci retracement, all right? Getting that rejection from this 28.6. Look how many times we touched this level. This is the level, okay? It's also that major daily level that I was explaining, okay? Also on yesterday's live stream. So we've got the daily level, 50% Fibonacci, you know, and then this major trend line that till we got to the trend line is where we started dropping, as you can see here on the chart, okay? We started dropping as soon as we touched the trend line here and then had that pretty aggressive move to the downside. So, you know, trend continuation is very, very likely. The trend is your friend till the end, and we do have a potential retest of the lows of the 12th of May, okay? Bitcoin is going to that direction, okay? It's going to that direction, and it has a level that needs to be retested. Now, it could take days. It could take, you know, till the end of next week, where we might have some pretty harsh relief rallies, because I do know for a fact that there are a lot of aggressive shorts with high leverage trying to catch this major drop. So you need to be careful with these potential big pumps, these short squeezes, because they will happen, okay? Don't feel that you missed out, because there's opportunities every single day. I do explain this every time on live streams. Don't worry, we're going to have opportunities. If people are in a rush to trade, and no, don't be in a rush to trade. Let the price action come to you. Add up a lot of confluence. And like I said, okay, we'll be taking a look at Fibonacci retracement from this level. Let's take a look at fib level, and I'm going to go through the comment section here, guys. Sorry, I want to really connect to the community, but I want to show you, you know, the potential opportunities that they are, okay? So maybe people are, you know, I had people asking me in the Telegram, are you in a short? And I said, no, I haven't been trading for the last few days, because I made insane couple of weeks of trading, okay, all the way back here, made insane trades, and I just thought, right, I'm not gonna take a look at, I'm not gonna do some trading of course in the weekend. Just gonna enjoy and get ready for tomorrow. Take a look at the major important levels for tomorrow. Very important. You need to have a trading plan. You need to have your levels marked. And yeah, like I just want to show you here, right? Taking a look at the Fibonacci retracement. This is on the 30-minute chart from these highs to the lows. All right, this is a good level to take a Fibonacci retracement to see, you know, what levels are important here, because this has been one whole impulse. We've been consolidating here for several hours, and then we had the impulsive move to the downside. This is one impulsive move. So where can we retrace to? Well, of course, we are looking at the 50% 618 Fibonacci retracement from these highs to the lows. And I mean, this would be absolutely magical if we were to retrace all the way to the 618 or to the 50%, all right, in between today and tomorrow. No, actually, this is today. This is the 30-minute chart. So we've got all day, all right. If we do have today having that nice run up to the 50% 618 level, I'm talking about the 27,940, which would be the 50%, and the 28,100 approximately, okay? You could get a little bit of that volatility. You're hitting that 50% 618 Fibonacci retracement from the impulse to the downside. You're getting the trend line here from these aggressive lower highs that would very likely be respected for that continuation to the downside. Remember, we got an aggressive downtrend. Let's just go with the trend, because the trend is our friend. and that would be a major level here for a potential short, aiming to retest the shorts, of course, to retest here the low levels at 27.1 that we just retested a few hours ago. So that would be the ideal scenario here, looking for that major wick consolidation at this range and having that, you know, another aggressive move to the downside. So yeah, there you have the confluence. You have a stop here on the price action, confluence number 1, confluence number 2. You have the aggressive lower high trend line. You got 618 Fibonacci retracement that would be at those levels in the next coming hours. You know, that, let's see if we're going to manage to do that, because it might just consolidate sideways and continue down. This is a possibility, but if that happens, then yeah, I won't trade it. I won't trade it. If we do come all the way up here, then I will be looking for that potential shorting opportunity. Stop loss, you know, would be above this range, above at least the 7.8 from this impulse, a little bit further up, round about this level, above this consolidation at the 28.7, 28.6, that we do have a very strong range. I don't think price action will manage to get above that level. Yeah, let's see. That would be my trading opportunity right there. Let's go through the comment section, guys. I got 87 likes. I got almost 400 people watching. I'm just going to ask one thing for you guys to do, and is to absolutely destroy that like button here for this Sunday live stream. Early here, well, early, it's about 20 past 11 here, Central European time. And yeah, I'm just going to do an hour live stream, connect with the community. Like I said, I'm focusing on Bitcoin. Connect with the community a little bit, get ready for Monday prep. Okay, looking for those trading opportunities. We've got a major level here at the 28.2 range. Careful with volatility, should be getting that kind of rejection in the next coming hours if we were to come all the way up here. So yeah, guys, if you haven't joined my team for the Bybit competition, make sure to do so. It is down below. I've got 54 people already on the trading competition. Absolutely insane, guys. Actually, the more people we are, the better. Okay, it's going to be absolutely insane. We've got 54 people. Right, guys, this is insane. This means that you guys believe we can be in the top 10 or even become first place. I'm telling you already, first place is going to be very hard. There's a lot of professional traders here, but I'm aiming for the top 10, guys, at least the top 10. So if you haven't joined the trading competition, make sure to do. You need at least 500 USDT. We got a Telegram group specially just for the competition, okay, which I'm going to be very active from the 24th, 25th of June, because it starts on the 27th of June, and we're going to get, you know, those trading opportunities ready. We're going to trade like maniacs, looking for the best opportunities, and we need to make thousands of percentage gains so we can be in the top 10 or even the top 5, guys, and why not even first place. So make sure to join the competition. 54 people already. Absolutely crazy, guys. This means that you have faith, and we can actually win the competition. There's an 8 million prize pool, okay, to be gained. Make sure to join it, guys. That's it. Enough talk. Let's take a look. Of course, if you haven't signed up on Bybit yet, you are an experienced trader, sign up with a link down below, because you get an insane bonus of up to $4,050 and 30 days of 0% maker fee. Let's go straight here through the comment section. Say hello. I can see Mark Dutch is here. Thank you, my man. Mark Dutch, one of my strongest supporters here, moderators. Also Joseph, insane support from Joseph. Thank you, Mark, and thank you, Joseph, for joining. I got a super chat. Let me just go through the super chat, and then I'm going to go read really quickly through the comment section and take a look at a couple of altcoins. Anil Patil, thank you very much for your super chat. Hi Andy, thanks for your views on market. Will you please have a fresh look at waves for short term? Is it good to take along at 5.7 with target $9-10? Well, this is the thing. On yesterday's live stream, I'm not sure if it was you, I had someone asking me about waves, because we were taking a look at a potential long for waves. Okay, we were taking a look at waves for a potential long, because it had a big massive pump to the upside with a huge amount of volume. And like I say, on most of the altcoins, okay, most of the altcoins, I would say 99% of altcoins, you know, if Bitcoin is looking bearish and an altcoin looks pretty bullish maybe for a potential long opportunity, then it's not going to be worth taking that long position on this altcoin. We were taking a look at waves saying, wow, we've had insane massive bullish momentum on waves with pretty high volume. This could be the start of a higher low and maybe a retest of the highs. And yeah, we were looking at 618 levels, and it was looking pretty good for a potential long, because we can see we did get one reaction at the 618 but came straight back down. And I did clarify on yesterday's stream, I'm not going to take this long. I'm not going to take this long on waves, because we might be coming down to retest the low position here, the low area of the 28th of May. And I was very much clarified yesterday. And the reason number one is because of this. The reason number one is because of this. And what is this? This is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking bearish. Bitcoin was at the value area low here, breaking this level. And we were talking about yesterday, this is going to start dropping very, very fast, very, very likely. Why is it going to drop fast? Very important. Why is it going to drop fast? Because we've lost the value area low of the trading range for the last 30 days. We've been trading inside of this range above $28,600, major support for over 30 days. As soon as you start losing this level, you are going to come back down to retest these low areas at $25,000, $26,000. So the downtrend is real. We are going to come down to these levels very likely in the coming days. So if you do have that altcoin, that's had massive big volume to the upside, you're breaking certain levels, you do have some pretty nice spikes here on the VPVR where you could actually hold the range. And currently we are at those levels right now. We do have this spike. We're hitting the 7-8 here to perfection of this Fibonacci impulse. As you can see, the 7-8 right over here, getting a little bit of a consolidation. Okay, if we go to the 1 hourly, we're actually stopping at this range at the 7-8. Yeah, we did get a reaction at the 618 also, but yeah, on yesterday's live stream, I was saying Bitcoin is bearish. You could risk a long here, okay? I mean, it's a risky long. The risk to reward is pretty high, because if you start pumping here pretty aggressively on waves, you got big volume of buying pressure. Yeah, I mean, stop loss behind the $4 area. I mean, of course, if you are trading waves, you want to use very low leverage. But like I said, Bitcoin comes down to retest 25, 26K levels in the next couple of days. Waves, it will be dragged back down very likely. It will be dragged down very likely. Okay, so yeah, I would stay cautious. If waves does manage to consolidate at this range while Bitcoin goes to 25, 26K levels, then yeah, I think a big bounce from these lows, like a double bottom scenario in the immediate short term, is very likely for Bitcoin. But for the moment, we are going down. Yeah, I think it's pretty foolish if you're trying to catch here some major longs here on BTC. Like I said, ideal scenario for Bitcoin would be that 21.2 maximum. If we were to manage to hit this level, I think we're looking for that parabolic move to the downside, right? That big massive dump, because we are creating aggressive lower highs, and we're looking for that sharp move to the downside that is gonna very likely happen, because like I said, we've lost the value area low from this trading range. So yeah, I would stay cautious with waves. Bitcoin is looking very bearish. Any altcoin that looks like it has a potential bullish price action, a bullish setup, then no. Rule number one, check out Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is bearish, most of the altcoins are going to be bearish, even though they do have a potential bullish setup. And it's just as simple as that. Let's just go here with GMT token. I've got someone here asking for GMT. GMT. Scotty, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the live stream. We're going to be number one, Andy, says Felipe Gutierrez. Oh, absolutely. That is the spirit. We're going to absolutely crush the trades, all right? I'm just having a little bit of a few days of no trading because yeah, just because I had very, very good weeks, but very much expecting this big major downtrend. So GMT, let's take a look at GMT. GMT is a pretty cool altcoin actually. We might be probably trading GMT for the competition. I will be extremely active with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I might choose one or two altcoins to focus my analysis. A big mistake, of course, is taking a look at 10 cryptocurrencies, taking a look at 15 cryptos and doing analysis. I'm going to do proper analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I might choose one or two altcoins, and GMT is probably going to be one of those altcoins, because it has been really respecting some major levels. I made insane trades on GMT over here, also right over here. Okay, looking for that big rejection at this major level. It's been absolutely insane. GMT has been respecting, you know, even textbook technical analysis. Look at this. We had this descending triangle, very insane, massive lower highs, a solid base. You're getting a bounce here from a major base, so you're getting the selling pressure right over here, creating this descending triangle, okay, inside of another descending triangle that I'll explain right now, that we actually breaking support. So more downside on GMT is very likely. Yeah, this met the target absolutely beautifully. As you can see, the back of this, you know, descending triangle scenario from the breakout, you know, met the target, the projected move, which is the back of the descending triangle. Okay, the back of it is the projected move that you can get from this level, and it actually met the target here to perfection, retesting these lows, creating that kind of double bottom, this level holding pretty nicely. But what is happening there, of course, you know, I mean, this is pretty insane. There's been so many good trading opportunities on GMT. It's been absolutely nuts. I haven't been trading GMT for the last couple of weeks. I've only traded back here early May and also in April, making very good trades on GMT. You can see this major support level on GMT, the $1.2025, getting that rejection also after the breakdown, bang to the upside, getting that resistance, and then continuation to the downside. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. That was an insane shorting opportunity. So what can we expect right now for GMT? What can we expect for GMT? Let's zoom out a little bit here on GMT. All right, this is the 4-hourly chart, and I can already see these major stops. Okay, this was also pretty insane. You know, GMT consolidating below this major resistance, and we were looking this as a bearish pennant, because it was creating a kind of a symmetrical triangle. It was creating a pennant coming from a major downtrend, and this was, you know, we were just holding this major trend line with higher lows on GMT, looking for that breakout of this trend line, and then it was absolutely insane. You know, this just, once you lose this major support line from this uptrend, because it was still in an uptrend, that's it. This is game over. And yeah, it was pretty insane how we dropped from this major level. Anyway, not looking at the past, let's take a look at potential future events and potential future levels. If we do take a look here at GMT, we're actually getting a stop from the lows here that we created on the 25th of March. Okay, we got a major level right there. We got a little bit of a spike here on the VPVR, the value area low. We're very likely going to have an aggressive drop on GMT, maybe to about 40 cents in the next coming days potentially. Here's where we do have the next major value area high from this trading range. Look at this spike. There's a big gap in volume in between the 65 cent level and the 42 cent level. There's a big back gap in volume here. You might get a tiny stop here at the 57 cent range. Let's go to the daily chart here on GMT. 1 second. Major daily level right over here. Let me just mark this. Anyway, very likely I'll be looking for maybe GMT to trade on the competition. I'll be choosing one or two altcoins to do full analysis. I will be focusing on 4 cryptos. You just need one basically. But I wanted to focus on some altcoins also, because the percentage gains on altcoins are much higher if you do get into really good trades. Okay, so we need to have big percentage gains on our trades on in the competition, guys. This is where we could have the possibility of winning, just having those multiple 100% gains on those trades. So we have that major daily level here on GMT at the 57 cents, major stop at that level. So yeah, potential bounce from this range is very likely. Ideal scenario right now, what has happened to GMT? Massive descending triangle right over here, creating lower highs, another base here, right over here, and then finally breaking down. If GMT does have a little bit of a relief rally all the way up here to round about the 78 cents approximately, it's very likely going to get rejected. It's going to have continuation to the downside. We've broken a big support level. It's just going to continue down. If we do get a small relief rally on GMT round about that 80 cent level with a little bit of volatility, we've broken a major low range. Continuation to the downside is very real, especially if we do see Bitcoin coming down to retest the 25k levels in the coming days. So if we do get a little bit of relief rally, yeah, I would probably jump into short position here. I'm going to put my alarm here at 78, round about 78 cents here on GMT. Once we hit that level, I'll be getting a message. I'll be looking at the price, kind of price action that we're creating. If we do get a consolidation, I'll be looking for that short position. Now, we do have a projected move, but I think it's a little bit too aggressive from a descending triangle point. Okay, yeah, the minus 14 cents, and this is, yeah, very unlikely to happen, of course, because you cannot go negative. You either go to zero and that's it. But not looking good for GMT. I do see some more bearish price action. If we do retrace all the way up here to that 78 cent level, I would very likely enter a short position, especially if Bitcoin's looking bearish, especially as Bitcoin is hitting major resistance and is looking to roll back down. It will very likely drag some altcoins down, GMT being one of them. And I would be aiming for a breakdown here and a support potential bounce at 56 cents. You might get that would be a take profit one. So yeah, I do see more continuation to the downside to about 45 cent range, where we do have the big spike on the VPVR. This is this high over here from the 13th of March. So yeah, GMT potential trading opportunities. If we do get up to 78 cent level, it is a time for a potential short, especially if you do have a little consolidation. It is going to be a good level to short. Let's take a look at the comment section. I got Ibrahim John saying TRX is bullish. Andy, let's take a look at TRX. TRX is bullish. Let's take a look at TRX right away. Why not? Let's connect with the community. Take a look at TRX at this moment. TRX has been a little crazy. TRX is absolutely not bullish in my opinion. It's kind of been having fake outs here of this ascending channel. It's slightly been breaking the resistance and support levels, as you can see from this kind of ascending channel. This could be easily a bear flag. I think TRX is it's going to have a drop also. It's basically going to start dropping. We have been getting resistance here on TRX. Let me just, as you can see, this level has been pretty huge. Big consolidations, double top range here on TRX. This is ready for some dumpy action. This is ready to actually fall and come all the way down to around about the 5 cent level, which is the summer 2021 lows. Okay, we did create this low also just slightly above 5 cents, 5.1 cents. TRX is just very likely going to have continuation to the downside, breaking this ascending channel, the bear flag scenario. This is ready to come down. Another reason why, you know, is it is basically creating a massive descending triangle. So let me just clean out the chart here from old analysis of all of these different lines that I do have here in in the past. Take this out. There's a massive big swing failure pattern that happened right there. Double top scenario. But yeah, basically you are creating aggressive lower highs. Lower highs over here. Look at this magical resistance. As you can see, this is a massive bearish pattern, basically descending kind of triangle scenario, getting those bounces at that 5 cent level. This is most likely in the next coming weeks going to retest the 5 cent level. It's just very likely to happen. Let's go with this trend. This is a very, very aggressive trend. Having that rejection here from this super 9 cent level approximately with a little bit of volatility. This is very, very likely going to come down to the 5 cent level. Let's just go with the chart. The chart is telling us aggressive lower highs on TRX. Okay, this is for a swing trade. Basically, this is going to take weeks maybe to come all the way down to a 5 cent level. It is in a bullish uptrend here, but if you zoom out, you can clearly see it is in a very, very aggressive downtrend, a very aggressive lower highs, major trend line getting respected here as resistance. You're actually hitting, what is it, the 50% Fibonacci retracement from this drop. I mean, getting perfectly rejected from the 50% Fibonacci retracement. 618 is very unlikely to get, we are very unlikely going to get this to the 618, of course, because of the huge resistance that we do have above us. We have been respecting this major 9 cent level here a few times in the past. Extremely volatile cryptocurrency. I mean, look at this. This just looks like a big right mess. Insane volatility on TRX. Very, very dangerous to trade with high leverage. With a little bit of low leverage, you can make insane gains. And yeah, of course, we've created a double top here on TRX just a few days ago. We came up to the 50% Fibonacci retracement from this major drop. I mean, this is absolutely magical. Hitting it almost to the exact cent, going slightly above the 50% level. We know it's a major range here where we've consolidated for a long time, and we've got the lower high major trend line on TRX. I mean, the probabilities on this coming down in the next coming weeks to the 5 cent level, even slightly below, is just very, very high. It's insanely high. You know, 80, I would say, just to be a little bit more conservative, 75% chance that in the next coming weeks, TRX will be trading at the 5 cent level. It's just too much confluence, too much selling pressure. I mean, one of the main reasons why, in my personal opinion, okay, one of the main reasons why TRX has been having bullish momentum, I think it's because of, you know, USDT, because of the stable coin, because it's extremely cheap transactions of US dollar tether, mainly stable coins. I think a lot of stable coins are being transacted on the Tron network at this moment, and it's just managing to, with all those insane transactions happening in TRX and TRC20, I think it's just having a little bit of bullish momentum here the last few months, thanks to the stable coins being transacted in the Tron network. That is the only thing I do think that why Tron is having, it is holding a little bit this range, but it will push down, especially if Bitcoin's going to have that bearish momentum in the next coming days and weeks. This is very, very likely going to have an aggressive drop down to retest the lows here. It's just, let's go with them. Big macro trend. We are in bearish market. Yeah, this is definitely a shorting level. The 9 cent range was an insane short level. Double top, confirmed double top here on TRX with this insane wick. I mean, on the daily. Yeah, absolutely insane. Double top scenario. This is very likely to continue down. Let's scroll down here. Let's take a look at some other altcoins. FTM. Let's take a look at Phantom here for Lucas. Absolutely. We have not seen Fibonacci time zone for a very long time. Can you do that on BTC, mean on bull and bear time period? Thanks, Matthew. Absolutely. I mean, I am going to, maybe not today, because I'll have to figure out a little bit, you know, what kind of, where I'm going to put, place the Fibonacci time. But yeah, major, you know what, just to be clear, the absolute bottom here from this range, Fibonacci time to the all-time high. This is a question of many. What was the peak? Because when you create a double top scenario, in this case on Bitcoin, we have touched, you know, we have actually had another all-time high in November of 2021. But some people say that the real peak was in April of 2021, and this was a double top. Some people say the top was here in April of 2021, and some other people say the top here was in November of 2021. I would like to know, the community, okay, answer me in the comment section. Where was the peak of the bull run on Bitcoin? Was it April of 2021, or was it November of 2021? Because some say, because this is a double top, the actual real peak was this one here in April of 2021. So yeah, I would like to know your opinion, guys. April 2021, November 2021, the peak of the bull market. Because when you're looking for impulsive waves, you are looking for a low level of a big massive wave. And we can see March of 2020 was a low on Bitcoin, and we had a pretty aggressive impulsive move to the upside. If we take a look at Fibonacci time, we actually at the 1-to-1 levels here of this potential correction, right? This being an ABC correction, right? And we are at the very low levels here, losing the low area. 1-to-1 is ideal. You want at least a 1-to-1 correction. We are at the 1-to-1 levels right now. We can even extend to the 1.618. That would be the ultimate low levels here, and this is in January of 2023. So you could have a lot of more bearish momentum. It needs to be in between the 1-to-1 and the 1.618. Until January of 2023, we do still have 7 months to go. So bearish, you know, 7 months is very likely also. Of course, if we were to look at this over here being the peak, the 1-to-1, it would be at least till the 23rd of July if we were to see this as the all-time high on Bitcoin. So yeah, a little bit of more bearish momentum is very likely. Sideways action, bearish momentum, at least till the end of 2022, January of 2021, which would be the 1.618 from this being the impulse. Yeah, expect some more bearish momentum, sideways action, bearish momentum. It's going to be boring 6-18 months, guys. I'm telling you. It's very likely going to be boring, but it's going to be, the boring times are the exciting times. Boring times are exciting times, guys. It's time to accumulate. God has given us this opportunity in actually having cheap Bitcoin and cheap crypto. So yeah, I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. I know most of you watching this live stream started investing in 2021 and 2022. The reason why I know is because I did create a poll, okay, asking you, did you invest in crypto in 2021 and 2022? I think it was about 65-70% of people said yes, they started. So I think most of you are in the red. Most of you are in the red. It's absolutely natural. The ones that will make huge gains of you guys watching this live stream are the ones that are going to hang around for the next couple of years and just be patient and buy up some more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some good altcoins. You are the ones that are going to be well off. Sorry guys, enough talk. Let's take a look at the comment section straight away. Scotty, thanks for the super chat. Andy, please check Ethereum. Absolutely, let's take a look at Ethereum right away. And Ethereum is just going down. It's going down, baby. So We've lost these major lows of 2017. Like I said yesterday, you know, these are extreme. This is extreme support level. We basically, yeah, we almost hit already the $1,400 range major target that we were talking about yesterday. You know, if if Ethereum did lose this level, it's going to start dropping heavily. I know a lot of people are looking for those retracements to get into some trades, but this is what happens when you lose a big major level. What happens? You just have a pretty aggressive drop. So maybe jumping on a trade on inside of the drop is a good idea. Of course, I did not trade this. Not trading during the weekend. All-time high is almost retested. We've almost retested the all-time high from back of 2018. This is very much that level that we were talking about yesterday. I think yesterday we were trading around about the 1,600 and something like that, $1,600 approximately yesterday. Yeah, it's going down. We've actually retested the $1,423. Lower should be coming, especially if Bitcoin. We are looking at Bitcoin to retest the $26,000 range. This does have a little bit of more bearish momentum. $1,400, even $1,300 from this impulsive move from the breakout of this descending triangle. What would be the ideal scenario here? I'm going to wait patiently. Can we go lower from this range and the drop is still going to be this aggressive? Yes, but opportunity here for a big trade, like I said, is if we have that relief rally. What if Ethereum has a pretty nice relief rally before potential bearish continuation? That is going to be the trading opportunity. The $1,700 level is extreme support level that has been broken. And if we come back up there to have a little bit of a relief rally, this level is going to be so solid. The bulls, we've created such a big spike here on the VPVR. I mean, that would be the ideal scenario. If we do come up there, it's going to be an insane shorting opportunity. Big spike on the VPVR at these levels for bearish continuation. The question is, are we going to manage to get up there? I mean, we're probably not. We're probably going to continue this aggressive drop because we just don't have any volume, hardly any volume profile here. This was very much mentioned yesterday that we were going to have this aggressive drop to the downside, very likely after losing such a strong level. You know, our next major lows is the all-time high from 2018. We did get a stop there in February of 2021. I mean, look at this. The drop has been aggressive. We've lost a low, aggressive drop. It's just how the chart work. You lose a level, you will come down to the next major support level in between 1,300 and 1,400. We're basically almost there. So that would be the ideal scenario. Like I said, Ethereum pulls back up to $1,700 range. Doesn't need to be that exact high level. There'll be a little bit of volatility around those levels. It's going to be an insane shorting opportunity. The amount of pressure that the bulls need to do to break above $1,700, this is not going to happen anytime soon. We're going to have many months ahead, I think, of boring action and bearish momentum. If we come back up there, I mean, this is going to be resistance. It's going to be very strong resistance. So Ethereum is very likely going to get rejected from that level, especially if we do consolidate and have multiple attempts in trying to get above this range. It's very likely going to have a big rejection. So yeah, that's what we got for Ethereum. I think a relief rally is likely from the $1,300, $1,400. Some kind of relief rally should happen in the coming months. If Bitcoin does come down to retest the $25,000, $26,000 range, losing a few $1,000s in value, I'm also looking for a potential relief rally, double bottom scenario, okay? Something like this, you know, kind of a double bottom. I don't think we're going to aggressively drop to $20,000, $18,000. This is very unlikely to happen. We're going to have some sideways action, a little bit of a relief rally. But if it does come down to 25k, 26k levels in the next coming hours, couple of days, we're going to see Ethereum drop to around about $1,300 levels, okay? And that is the range where we are looking for that relief rally. The all-time high of 2018, the lows here created in March of 2021, it's a strong level. Continuation to the downside is likely. Ideal scenario would be getting a relief rally on Ethereum. It's going to be very hard to come all the way up here to around about the $1,700 range. 1,650. If it even does manage to come to the 1,650, that is already a $200 pump on Ethereum. It's very, very hard to see that pump, I think, in the next coming hours. But this is the level you want to start looking for shorts. If you do get that relief rally, continuation to the downside is just almost imminent in my personal opinion. So that would be the ideal scenario. What could happen is that you just maybe going to consolidate for a bit and have a little bit more continuation to the downside. Then looking for that big bounce at that level. Let me take a look at the daily chart, because I haven't done proper analysis on Ethereum looking for those major daily levels. I mean, we got an insane daily level here. This is basically where we did get a bounce. Let me just mark this daily level. We got a daily level here on Ethereum from March of 2021. What level is it? I want to see the close here. The close is at 1,422. So look at this. That's a major support range. Look at this daily level zone. Let's just mark here this $1,422 level, and yeah, let's find out. Coordinates 1,422. This is exactly the daily level close. As you can, hang on a second. Coordinates 1,422. That is the exact daily close from March of 2021. Look at this. Massive wicks, daily closes. And if you take a look at the price action from Ethereum, I mean, this is going to be pretty impressive. We've exactly got a bounce from that daily level, guys. We were actually $1 away from this daily level. And this is how important these daily levels are, guys. Look at this. I mean, absolutely insane. A daily level from March of 2021 that hasn't been retested for over 1.5 years. Okay. This daily level hasn't been retested. One year and 3 months. Getting that insane bounce, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. This is how magical these daily levels are. Daily close from March of 2021. You can speculate getting these bounces. I mean, and this is how we're gonna trade the competition. We'll be looking for those major levels. You know, a lot of people that are new also in crypto are thinking, right, shall I long or shall I short from this level? You have absolutely no idea where the price action is going to go in the next coming hours. But what we need to have is these major daily, weekly levels marked up, these impulsive moves, looking at Fibonacci, retracement, Fibonacci time to see if we are good in time for that potential short or long, or if we overextended in time, do we need to exit? I mean, this is the thing. I'm going to be extremely active looking at, different charts, explanations for those trading opportunities, because we're going to absolutely crush the competition, guys. I'm telling you, I'll be waking up, at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll be going for my morning run, having my coffee and full analysis, looking for those major levels to get into big opportunity, guys. And, look at this. Absolutely crazy how Ethereum touched almost to that exact dollar, that daily level, which was from March of 2021. And this is how we are going to, look for those opportunities. I mean, that's a quick bounce. That's a quick bounce. And if you're looking at the 1 hourly chart, hey, Andy, if you longed this level, where is going to be your take profit? What are you aiming for? Well, of course, I would be looking at the 1 hourly chart, check out where we at and looking at this impulsive move. Bitcoin, Ethereum has been moving in impulses and consolidations. So if you take a look at the 1 hourly chart, okay, and we're looking at Fibonacci, we do have these impulsive moves. This is a consolidation. This is an impulsive move to the downside. This is a consolidation. This is another impulsive move to the downside. So if we're looking at Fibonacci retracement, are we taking a look at Fibonacci retracement from this consolidation in the short term? If we're doing some day trades, you want to take a look at major levels of take profit. So if we take a look at this consolidation, the impulsive move starts from round about this level. You could say this range, but no, you're still consolidating here. So from this level over here, we could actually zoom out on the 30-minute. And you can even go as low as this range here. So basically you are aiming for 50% Fibonacci, 618 levels for taking profit. So if you got into that daily bounce, you're looking to take profit at 50%, 618 from the start of this impulsive move to the downside. So 50% has already been reached. It's very, very possible we actually go up to the $1,500 and hit the 618, where we are very likely going to get rejected, guys. Look at this major level on Ethereum. If we're looking for some day trades here on Ethereum, look at this. 618 is exactly at the lows that was created at 5 o'clock Central European time yesterday. It's a major level right there. Ethereum, look at this. Oof. We're probably going to get heavily rejected. We're in the 618 from the drop here. We have a major support bounce at the $1,500 range. If you did get into that daily level bounce, I didn't have it marked. I'm basically focusing on Bitcoin. I have been trading for a few days. I don't give a damn because I'll be absolutely crushing the charts by next week, guys. Monday, tomorrow, is going to be absolutely insane. Full on trading. I've had a few days off trading. I don't need to. I don't need to trade. But I will be doing a lot of trading. I mean, look at this daily level bounce. I mean, that was absolutely insane. If I would have done full analysis on Ethereum, I would very, very likely have jumped on a long position at this daily level. Potential shorting opportunity would be that $1,500 range. I think we could get that relief rally to those levels and then consolidate and continue down, especially if we do have low volume on the move up. Yeah, it's a very, very solid level here with some pretty high volume. So yeah, if we retrace to those levels with low volume, it's gonna likely get rejected, $1,500. But yeah, pretty impressed here. I mean, this is how it works. This is how it works. When you break certain support levels, as you can see here, the $1,700, you're thinking to yourself, where can the price stop? Where can the price get a severe bounce? Well, and I've been talking about the big drop that was very likely going to happen on Ethereum, because you're basically losing the strongest level of support and you have a big gap in the volume profile. So the drop is very likely to happen pretty fast down to this $1,400 range. But if you think to yourself, where can the price stop, guys? And this is what you need to know as traders. You need to know where you're going to have that reaction, at resistance, at support, to take that trading opportunity. And looking at Ethereum right over here, this major daily level for that potential bounce on the March. Yeah, basically, it's 28th of March and the 1st of March here. Major daily levels at that range where you are going to get that big bounce. And this worked out to perfection by the looks of things. Guys, this is going to be it for this live stream. Not much to add. It is Sunday. Make sure to enjoy yourself. You know my deal on Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum, as you know here mainly. Let me just go through the comment section. No super chats left. Stay cautious, guys. Yeah, not much here. Not much. It's already been an hour live stream. I'm going to try and make a video update or a live stream afterwards. We're focusing on Bitcoin, focusing on Ethereum. Stay cautious, guys. Bearish momentum very likely to happen. Best case scenario here for Bitcoin for a potential trade would be getting that pump all the way up here to the 27.9, 28k levels. We're having massive bearish momentum, lost the value area low. We are expecting lower, guys. Do you want to jump in a short position here? It is up to you guys, but yeah, lower is very much expected. If we have small relief rallies, it's going to be better to get into a nice trade. Stay cautious, guys. Markets are looking extremely bearish. If you are interested in trading Bybit, you got an insane bonus down below. PrimeXBT, my favorite day trading platform for cryptos, but also for swing trading some other assets such as gold. You know, we have S&P 500, Dow Jones, there's oil, natural gas, huge amount of assets using Bitcoin and Ethereum or stable coins as collateral. No KYC required. Check it out, guys. An insane platform. You get 7% added to your deposit on PrimeXBT. 7% added to your deposit. This is an absolutely insane bonus. You're depositing $10,000, you're getting $700 on top of that to trade with, which is an insane bonus, of course. This is going to be it. I've got both tutorials of Bybit and PrimeXBT if you want to learn how to use those platforms. This is for experienced traders, guys. Stay cautious as trading is very, very risky. Thank you. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We have the latest news, technical analysis here. Follow all our socials down below and make sure to join the Bybit competition. Join the Telegram group if you are inside of the team, because we are going to be extremely active. We're going to be looking for those winning trades. Apart from making some cash, we're going to be absolutely crushing it, guys. Trust me, I will be full on trading, waking up early in the morning because I really want to focus and doing well in this competition. Thank you, guys. Smash up that like button and I will see you in the next one.